Hey guys, I'm really happy to share with you today my self-assessment tool, which is the Wheel of Emotional and Social Skills, which is really designed for digital nomads. And that will help you to make it easier to create meaningful conversations and reduce the feeling of loneliness that you might have sometimes, or the struggle to really create bonds with people and to create healthy relationships. And so in the next minutes, I will go through the tool to explain to you how it works, what you can do with that, what you can do with the results as well. And but yeah, before that, small story that I want to share, which is quite interesting in my opinion to help you to see the value of it. So more than 10 years ago already, I was really struggling myself to make good friends, to connect with people. And for a long time of my life, I thought I had a problem, that I was a bit off, a bit awkward socially, that I had an issue with that. And so I had a very negative self-talk about myself. I was judging myself not to be like normal, or to not to fit so much in my hometown. And I forced myself to be interested in some topics so I could have conversations with people. And so for all this time, I was judging myself with my own lack of skills, let's say, socially. And I was seeing all these people who were friends and who were having a good time, who were dating and these kind of things. And I was struggling with that. So I made a big decision to start to work on myself, to travel more. And it was really from a space of I'm not enough. And something I want you to realize is that, first of all, my realization was that I was not in the right environment for myself to naturally be myself and to meet people who had the same kind of values and interests. But the issue with my story is that for a long time, I thought I had a problem when I was not in the right environment. And so the point of this tool is really to help you to understand maybe the mistakes or the patterns you are in that cost you a lot of time, energy, or maybe a lot of doubts about yourself. And so just in 10 minutes, you will make it easy to understand what you need to focus on to improve, whether it's your emotional maturity or emotional skills, or maybe your empathy and social skills to have more quality relationships or healthier relationships, let's say. And so without more introduction, I will go through the tools. So yeah, so you are basically here. So you will see the video that I will upload around here. So first thing to do is to click here on the self-assessment tool. So it will open a Google Sheet document. And as I underline it here, it's important to duplicate the file because it's in view only. So to shift that, you need to click on file and make a copy. So for me, it's in French, but I guess you will find the equivalence. So you make a copy, and after that, you will be able to modify the documents, which will be important to add your own data. And then you can basically take the test, fill the 25 questions, which are separated in 5 different categories, which are the 5 pillars of emotional intelligence, by the way. And I shifted a bit the topics and the questions to integrate different approaches like NLP, neurosciences, identity shifting, different tools that I use with my clients in coaching. And so what happens when you fill the results here, like if I type few answers, so what happens is that the diagram gets updated live, and you will get the average on that specific section, meaning from question 1 to 5, it will be your self-awareness. You have all the questions in blue here. And to help you to assess yourself from 1 to 10, I typed here some kind of extremes, like 1 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. What does it look like? So it's maybe easier for you to navigate through it. And so at the end of the day, when you finish to take the test, you will have something like that, a complete wheel with all the averages in each section, plus the global score, which are just indicators. They don't matter so much, just to give you an idea of where you are in each of these skills. But for me, the most important part of it, once you have the results, is to analyze a bit at the scale of each section and even question, what are the ones that are below 5 out of 10? Because for me, these are the ones that you should focus on more than others. And so let's say question 6, I'm around a 3 or 4. So I can go back now to question 6. Okay, noticing your limiting patterns. How conscious are you about the bad habits and compulsions you repeat to avoid stressful situations? Okay, maybe that's something that is limiting me in different areas of my life. And so from there, you can understand maybe how does it apply to your the connections you make when you meet new people. Do you tend to be scared and to avoid the rejection, so you don't open up too much? And all these things can help you to pinpoint what are the main things you need to focus on so you can improve and achieve your goals. And so you can do that through the 25 questions to see what are the greatest blocking points, let's say. And from there is something I can offer you for having taken this test. First of all is to, if you're okay with that, to give me your feedback on the tool itself, because it's the first version for now, and I would be happy to get some feedbacks, as many feedbacks as possible, so I can improve it, maybe make a version 2. And also, if you want, I can also totally take some time to give you a tailor-made advice, so you have a practical thing to work on in your own situation. Instead of just giving a general advice, you can just text me. You have my WhatsApp number here. Just text me and share with me, hey, I took the self-assessment test. And so here is the question or the topics I feel I struggled most with. And you give me a bit of explanation. I will ask you some questions. And after that, I will give you some practical tips and tools that you can implement already today to see some results in your next social interactions, or if you want to improve your self-talk, to be more gentle and compassionate with yourself, whatever that is for you, that is the most present struggle, I can help you with that. And so that's it for that video. I guess I will keep it short. If you have any question, any doubts, feel free to ask me, and pleasure to see you again anytime soon. See you, ciao.